So, how is everybody's day today? It's Friday, Good Friday. And I am getting ready to take my Jeep to the dealership because I got tires on it last Friday and they took all my tires off and they noticed the rear end or the axle where the hub slides onto the axle is leaking the grease. So, with that being said, something's wrong with my camera holder. Something's wrong with my camera holder. Wonder what fell off. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Hang on. Okay, we're gonna smush it and push it. Okay, maybe that'll work. Hopefully you won't fall down again. But, as I was saying, I have to take the car to the dealership. I think it has warranty still on it. It's only got 34,000 miles on a Jeep Willie. And I think the drivetrain has a longer warranty on it. It's 74 degrees here in South Carolina. 74. And I'm like, can I wear flip-flops today? So I looked at the weather and it's hot outside. So yeah, we're wearing flip-flops, but we're not wearing any shorts because I didn't shave my legs. And there's like 2 bears in my jeans down there. So I can't wear shorts and I don't feel like shaving right now. I'm like worried if this is going to cost me any money to get it fixed. So that's what I'm worried about right now. Hopefully it won't. And then if they keep my car, I'm hoping they'll give me a loaner. If they don't give me a loaner, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. I can't afford to rent a car. So, I don't know. See this little gray up here? This stuff works wonders. I love to use this. So one of these cans lasts me probably 6 months. Because whenever it's about time, now it's gone. Spray be gone, yo. So whenever it's close to time to get my hair recolored, because my gray likes to show its ugly face, I use my spray. I use my spray and I get rid of that little gray that peeks up at the top. Now, if I wanted to, I could also spray right here. So maybe I'll do that just to show you. I'll spray right there. So these are like things that I don't want to live without. I love this stuff. So it covers up really good. And it's like $9 for 6 months of just in case I need it coverage. And I think it works pretty good. Sometimes you get it on your skin, but a little makeup remover will take care of that. So anyways, wish me luck. Hopefully, they're not going to keep my car longer than a couple of days, and hopefully I get a car. And if I don't, then I'm going to have to depend on Lewis to go to the store and do stuff, because I ain't driving that big old truck, a big GMC that the hood is up to here on me. Like, it's too big. I'll run into something, and I don't want to do that, and I know he ain't going to let me do that. So anyways, let me go put on my makeup. All right, hopefully that'll stay on this mirror. But yeah, I'm a little weary about what's going to happen today. Totally don't need any financial stress. I mean, we all have enough of that. Oh, if I had big lips like Karen's. If I had the big lips like Karen's. And the eyebrows like my friend Miss Paula does retirement. I wouldn't have to put some color on these twins up here. Your eyebrows are sisters. They're not twins. So they could be a little different. And they're going to be different. Give me a little arch here. Just a little bit of color instead of the gray. You know, I don't want to tape my face off and spray my face with the hair root color. Could you imagine taping your face off to put on root cover? No, we won't be doing that. Oops, I'm being noisy. Yeah, let's see. What do I got to do now? I need some... This is my little palette of all different colors, my artist palette. And I don't know what color this is, but it's my fave. So it's like just an earth tone. And I have the type of I have the sagging eye thing. So I like this color because if you put a little more color up here, people look there instead of how your eye is coming down. See how this is sagging over? I have that. You know, that comes with age. So, and some people get plastic surgery to get that taken care of. I saw a man have that once. I worked in a urology office and he came in. He had stitches all the way around his eyes. And I'm like, I didn't know men get that. I didn't know they do go get plastic surgery to take care of that. But he did. And I'm sure he was quite embarrassed because it looked awful. Whenever you're walking around with stitches holding your eyelids up. And they were all red around the stitches. Like, it looked really painful. But I guess a urology appointment for a man is something you can't say, hey, let me see you next week or in 2 weeks. So, yep, I use the Plain Jane Great Lash mascara. I also like, I don't have my glasses on. What is this called? Essence. This here is really good at Ultra, maybe $4 or $5. Wonderful. But I need to go get more. And right now, my money is going to art supplies. And I'm probably going to do a video about art supplies today, or at least film it, about how art supply buying can be addictive. Like, quit buying all the paint and start painting more. And that cheap Walmart set I bought really did better than I thought. I really thought, you know, I bought that and then I read reviews about how cheap it is and how it's not going to work good. But I used that on my poppies painting and I thought it did pretty good. So, you know, you don't have to feel like you need all those colors to be able to have good art. Because I thought my poppies looked pretty good except for the sky. And it didn't look so good because I just didn't know what I was doing. So I have to do that. Do you ever wonder why women always hold their mouth open when they're putting on mascara? It's funny. I just gotta hold it open. Sorry. All right, that's good enough just for the dealership, right? That's all we're going to. But anyways, I will let you know how this turns out. I have about an hour before I have to be there. So we're gonna get ready to go to that. And I will see you in a minute. eating at McDonald's. I went inside and had lunch by myself. And I usually don't like eating out by myself, but I wanted to go in and do that. Because you can't do everything by yourself, like eat in your car and stuff like that. I am off today. This is my first day of spring break. And Lewis is working, so I had to eat lunch by myself. Now I'm a little worried. I hope he can come and pick me up if he needs to, because I am not sitting at the dealership for that long. I am not, because I'm thinking they're going to keep the car. But I had a little bit of time to spare, and I went and had lunch, and it was good. I had a chicken sandwich, and you'll see I had chicken sandwich and french fries and a Diet Coke. Love my Diet Coke. And there was a little old lady sitting kind of behind me a little bit, and I really wanted to just... Okay, so my damn phone fell down again, probably because of the wind. Lord. And it won't fit on my phone holder because it fits on there, but I can't tilt it down so that I can record. But anyways, the little lady was sitting behind me, and I really wanted to sit down with her and eat with her and just talk to her. But I'm just kind of leery about asking people if I could do that. So I didn't want to do that. But I had a good lunch. I hadn't ate all day, and it is 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so I didn't want to go sit at the dealership and not have any food and be sitting in there for a good long time. I'm not diabetic, but if I don't eat, I kind of feel a little dizzy sometimes. You know, you gotta have your calories. Look, I have calories. But yeah, you gotta kind of keep your energy going, and I didn't want to do that. So, but it is so beautiful just sitting in the shade at McDonald's, and the wind is blowing through the Jeep, and the dealership is right across the street. So I'm kind of just wasting time, and my hair is wasting time too. I wonder if I could do this. Maybe if I do that. Nah, my glasses are wanting to fall off. I'm gonna have that in for a blooper. Hell yeah. I'm ornery. God has his hands full with me. He does. But I watched an art video while I was in there, and I really feel like that's gonna be my niche. It's gonna be my art stuff with good messages in the background, and a little bit of Gunny coming in and out of the doggy door and talking with Gunny. So art, Gunny, good messages, maybe find your passion type stuff. And I think it's going to be an art niche, an art channel niche, but it's going to be a beginning one. I'm a trainee, so I think that's what I want to do. I did want to do, you know, like my last video about the truth about giving. I felt like I really enjoy those kind of videos, but I think I'd rather do like the art stuff and have my voice in the background, or I can use the little like a headshot in the corner as I'm doing my art, talking about the different subjects that I would like. But I really feel like that's probably where I'm gonna go with my channel. At least I'm getting to where I want to narrow it down. And I've been doing this, sorry, I feel like I have honey mustard on my mouth. I want to narrow it down because I've been doing this for 4 months, and I haven't set a niche yet. So I have a little bit of Gunny for my shorts, I had the video like I did the other day, and then I'm having my art videos, and which is only a few. But I'm wondering why I'm not getting a lot of traction. And I think it's because YouTube is like, what do you want us to, what's your audience? What audience do you want us to send you to? So I feel like that's why I need the niche down. So art, good messages for older people, gunny fun, and that's about it. I could still do my little kind of like long form video with that and have a message to talk about, and while I'm doing an art piece. So I'm gonna see how that goes. I'll do a few videos like that and see if it helps any or if it brings anybody in. And I know it's gonna take time, but I think with the friends that I have, I'll get enough feedback that I'll know what to do with that. So anyways, I'm gonna go over here. Maybe I could get into this dealership a little earlier, and maybe they could get my car looked at earlier. So we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna go over there and sit a little while. So see you when I get back out. So I had to go to the bathroom, had to go to the dealership next door because this guy's bathroom here is broke down. This is a pretty Jeep color right here. I don't know what color that is. Like midnight. It is pretty, but that's a truck. This is the color of mine. I think that's the color of mine. Mine might be darker. That's a tannish green. And the black. That's a pretty green. Too bright for me. Trucks galore. Jeeps. It is nice out here today. Still waiting. No news yet. What's going on? I'll keep you informed. Look at the price. Base price of a Rubicon. Oh, it's a 302. No wonder. But still, good God. $100,000 for a Jeep. I would not pay that. Even with the 8-cylinder engine. Oh boy. I got a bug in my car. Time to meet you. Alright, so I have a little bit of rock and roll going on and need to turn it down. Alright, so I'm here to give you the update. As you can see, I am driving my car and the rear end is no good, but they have to order it, and they told me that I could drive it. It's gonna get fixed next Friday, which I'm off. Come on, people. So they're ordering a new rear end and it gets put in next Friday. I gotta drop my Jeep off on Thursday, next Thursday night, and they're gonna fix it. So I just left the store because I just realized Sunday is Easter. You know, when you don't have young kids around the house and doing Easter baskets, you just don't think about Easter. You do when the kids are young. So Lewis asked his mom, she's a stepmom, but she's like his mother. So he asked his mom to come and join us on Sunday. So we're gonna do ham, and I got some strawberry shortcake, fresh strawberries, and the little round sponge cake bowls, berries and whipped cream in, and we're gonna do strawberry shortcake. And I'm not sure what we're gonna do for sides, so I have to look and see with her and Lewis and see what kind of sides they want to do. But yeah, I am so grateful that my car is going to be fixed for free. It's going to be done for free because it's part of the powertrain, just like I thought, which is like, I think 60,000 miles, and this only has 35, just turned over 35. So, new rear end, which you might ask, why are you needing a rear end at 34,000 miles? And, you know, this thing is taken care of. I don't dog it. We never go on the trails. I don't punch the gas. Well, every now and then taking off from trying to make a light or whatever from the gas station, but like, I mean, nothing serious, so I don't understand, you know. Had a few things go wrong with this, but it's been covered, and, you know, just things that I see on the forums that are what happens when you own a Jeep. So anyways, so I have my new tires. I'm gonna get a new rear end. I need a new rear end. I'm just happy. I am so happy that God took care of me and is always looking out for me. And like I said, I am a handful, but He looks after me. He really does. So I'm on my way home. I guess this is going to be the end of the video. You guys came with me. You guys got ready with me. You came with me. We looked at a Jeep. We kind of did a little bit. Didn't want to bore you. And I am sharing my good news. So everybody have a wonderful day. I am so happy that I am almost home. I'm going to unload my groceries. And I'm going to give my dog some love. And I've already thanked God for His blessings. I've already thanked Him, and I thank Him every morning anyways. But God looks after us. He really does. So, have a good Easter. I'll see you guys 2 times before that. But happy Easter.